Hello everybody. So right now we are getting ready to do, we meaning I, no one else is here this late. I'm getting ready to do the soap that we call Ruffian. It is an essential oil, more very citrusy blend, and it contains salts. We use different types of sea salt in it. And here's another one. This one's a super fine one. And we use about 4 ounces of our oil blend. And our big bucket is about almost halfway full of all coconut oil, castor oil, grapeseed, olive oil. This one does not contain any coconut cream, which is milks and fats, but it has everything else in it. Everything but the kitchen sink. So that's what I'm about to do, is mix this up, and this one gets batched in the big gem metal molds, which we're looking at about between 155 to 160 pounds of soap. Once we add the salts in, it varies on that scale. So, oh Lord, I think I got some in my neck or something. Oh, sorry y'all, got an itch. Probably lye itch, and that's worse because it's not a burn, it just itches. So I use this as a stainless steel mesh thingamajiggy because I can never say what it is, and my screen might move a bit, and I'm sorry for that because y'all are anchored in, and I don't know, I need a better setup than what I have, so we're just gonna try our best. But my bucket's kind of tall. So this is my lye water mix. We need 2 of these per bucket. And sometimes it gets little particle flakes in it. And I think it's just because it's eating away at the plastic, which is better than busting glass. So we just pretty much pour it directly in this way. And because I ain't got no time to be messing around with lye water and oils. I had already cast a big batch of our carrot face mud soap, which y'all are seeming to really love that, which is awesome because I really love it. I think it's a great soap. But it gets cast in a mold first, and then after, because it doesn't quite stay very well in the mold, it's kind of mushy. And I cook it down after again, like rebatch it. And then I pipe it into the jars. And then, you know, it's all good and awesome, ready to go. But that is too many secrets in there. And I'm not ready to share that yet. Yeah, I'm not going to share that just yet with y'all. Ain't happening, people. So we're going to stick blend this. I'm sure it's going to get kind of loud and rowdy. And just hold on tight. This is a typically white soap. Give you a little show. This is Ruffian. Quite the big bar. And it is a 4-inch by 4-inch and a 1-inch cut. It does not shrink in the curing process. And because of the salts in it and the oils being citrus, it really makes a hard bar. But you can still cut it in half even though it's super hard. So I think I'm going to go back to selling it like this. If anyone wants to carry it in their boutique or in their, a gym would be quite awesome, honestly. Because Ruffian gets the funk out. Ruffian was designed by my oldest son. They do jujitsu, him, his brothers, and his dad. And that's like dudes in pajamas rolling around and sweating and stinking and oh, so zidab. So, I wanted something that would be antibacterial, but at the same time clean without irritating their skin. That's a big thing for us, is their skin gets irritated so easily. So this works perfect. Oh, and did you know that if you eat seafood and then you go to wash your hands and you got crawfish fingers, Ruffian, one time wash and you're done. So give it a shot. Try to find it. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and we're located in, you know, a few boutiques. So go out and look for us. We don't mind. We like it when your hunt is down. And yes, I do carry some in my truck because I've had occasions where people want to buy directly from me from my truck. So, yeah, I got it. Alrighty, so we're going to add the oil in. This gets thick really fast. There ain't no messing around. Ain't no time to be, you know, doing the hokey pokey. Which that's what I like. I don't want to be spending all night playing with 5 soaps. So I'm gonna stick blend this just a little to make sure all the good stuff is incorporated, and then we'll add salt and pour it in our mold and move on to the next color. This starts to be, when it starts to look like grandma's vanilla pudding, it's about done. Like, because after this, we got a spoon in everything. And my poor little mixer's killing my hand. People, you buy a emulsifying blender, I believe this is called, or Smart Stick, depending on the company. Make sure that you don't get that safety feature on the butt right there. Because if you don't press it, when you come to stick blend, you can't do nothing. That is a pain like you would not believe. So we're putting in our first salt, which is an extremely super fine sea salt, type of sea salt. Salt has been known not only to give a good scrub, but it adds a super bubbly agent to soap. I guess that's, you know, that goes back to, go back to your chemistry and lab work and look that one up. But it's known to really give big lathering bubbles, is a good explanation for that. We quite like it a lot. I like a good cleaning bar. I don't want a bar that just smells pretty, but that's not doing nothing. But at the same time, those pretty bars, I gotta share a little news tip for y'all. So we're gonna have to do that in a different video, I guess, because it's exciting. I'm excited, and my crew is too. Okay, so I mixed up these salts. Forget, y'all not as high as the bucket today. So I mixed these up. I'm gonna put, it's supposed to be 1 tablespoon per 2 pounds. But this, I usually do about 2 tablespoons at the most. And then I try to incorporate it as best as possible, because we want everybody to get some good salt chunky bits. It gives a slight scrub. Now, Ruffian is not meant for your face. Please, please, please do not use it on your face. And then come back and tell me that you're so dried out, your skin's cracking. It is not meant for your face, people. Please don't use it there. And your private pots, you gotta watch what we say here, being very public and no age restriction. your privates. Be careful how you wash there too. So overall body and hand, perfect. You know, that's what it's made for. Your privates, not so much. I got such a mess on the table tonight. And typically, I don't have no mess. And I got the towel down because we had an eruption. Somebody had to overheat and, you know, blow up on the counter. And when that happens, well, you know who has to clean it, right? All right, so I already pre-lined my big behemoth mold. I need to reset up this camera. But you know what? You're getting this video whether you like it or not. Because I don't want to have to re-record this. But of course, you know, I'm going to re-record y'all about 5 or 6 different videos. Man, that bucket is heavy. And like I keep saying it, but I'm not a super strong chick. I got boys to lift things, so it's okay if I'm a little wimpy. Ain't nobody complaining. Alright, so this might kind of plop in, and we're just going to hope it don't plop on us. Because it's getting thick like pudding. Now, I'm sure somewhere in the world, it would be so awesome to do a scallop top or a swirl top or whatever. But this bar is a plain bar. Therefore, it's man-friendly. It's not just for the girls. I mean, let's face it, girls, you get nasty and sweaty, you stink. But this is meant primarily for everyone. Even children may use it, but I would not say it's baby safe, so please don't scrub up your little babies. Leave them little babies alone. This is not for them. Yes, you see that? Looks like somebody bit it. Well, nobody bit it. Well, my emulsifying blender bit it. Don't stick to, that's another lesson to be learned. Don't stick your spatula in there. It's 2 blades. It will eat your blade. Oh, this smells so refreshing. Very, very good. Clean, crisp. You smell about, I don't know, 10 or 12 different citrus smells. But there's not that many citruses in it, I promise. But it doesn't burn the skin either. So you don't need to worry about after, if you shower with this outside. Like, because us Cajuns, we shower outside. I mean, if you don't shower outside, I don't know what to tell you. You're missing out, people. But sometimes you can't use citruses because from the sun, you'll burn your skin. You're attracting it, I guess you could say. But this is not the case with Ruffian. We made sure of that. I want to get everything out my big fat bucket. I don't want no restaurants left behind. But my cut in my spatula is giving me a little trouble. So, I've got a question for y'all. If we would batch up some camping soap, maybe on a rope or not, would y'all be interested in that? Would y'all buy those? Like, we can make a trio pack or a double pack. We could make one that is a body washer. The other one that's a hair soap, which I'm not, I think those are weird. Just use the soap. Be a rod store, you know? And we could do one that's a dish and clothes cleaner, which is a different type of recipe due to your pH levels. So, if we would that be something y'all would be interested in? You can let us know in the comments below. I think that would be very nice of you. You can like and share this with all your podnas. You can subscribe to the channel. That way the next time we actually post, you will get a notification. And let us know what you think. So I'm just going to add a little bit of salt on top. It's probably just going to make it erupt, because that happens. Salt makes it get really hot. But that's okay. I don't mind. It's going on a towel. Either here on the table or on the floor. Don't worry. No small children, number one, either live in my house nor is coming in my studio. And my studio gets locked at night because we've been having some thieves wandering the parish. Like, go to bed, people. You don't need to be walking around stealing from other people. Get a job and buy your own stuff. That's about a raw dog, I tell you. Like, pardons, you know, everybody got some. I think Lola's gonna scare the death out of anybody that comes close to our house. So, I think we good. So there it is, people. Ain't she pretty? Oh my God, I can't even lift her. But ain't he pretty? She pretty? I call all soap she. My boys get a little mad about that. So, I think it's very pretty. And it smells very, very good. So, I'm going to have to drop y'all off right here. We're La Luna, Cajun Studios in South Louisiana. And give us a like. You can share us. You could like us. You could leave a comment if you really want. I'd love to hear from my podnas. That'd be so nice. Let me know that you actually watched my video and I'm not just talking to myself. And I will get back to y'all with our next soap project. Good night.